The global economy is undergoing a seismic shift as digital cryptocurrencies outperform the limitations and inadequacies of current currencies. The new cryptocurrency revolution is ready to ensure absolute financial equality for all, with full access to financial instruments currently intended for investment bankers and their wealthy clients. The new world of cryptocurrencies was born into the world of computer science with algorithms and data structures complex enough to confuse everyone except the most advanced software engineers. Today, however, cryptocurrency is available to everyone. Hello everyone! Welcome to BlakUouT. Together, we are going to discover and analyze some technological advancements in depth. Fasten your seatbelts then and get ready to have a deep dive. On our mark, ready, steady, let's roll in. But what is cryptocurrency? Trying to answer this question in the simplest and shortest way possible, we should say a cryptocurrency can be compared to a traditional currency, except that the first is 100% digital. And when we say 100% digital, we mean it. But guys, we hear you saying, all this amount of money I have in the bank is also digital. I pay everything with plastic money or remittances, and I can't remember when was the last time I withdrew cash from the ATM. I already do everything digitally. Let's try to take our analysis one step further. Fiat money, as the euro and the dollar are called, is issued, controlled and certified by a specific central authority, the role of which in modern societies is taken over by the central bank of each country, as we have decided. One of the key roles of the central bank is the implementation of monetary policy and the exercise of publishing privilege. This makes it responsible for the issuance and circulation of the national currency of each country. Without going into further details, this shows that our money base is deeply centralized. Whether this is a commercial bank or a third-party service that makes payments, example PayPal, Revolut, etc., in order to be able to transfer value from one person to another via the internet, you have to rely on a third party. In short, fiat money evolved as it managed to use the internet as a tool to enhance its user experience. Slow and impractical cash has given way to fast and easier to manage digital money. As its core, however, all this development continues to be built on the same foundations on which the entire financial system of our planet has been based. On the other hand, cryptocurrencies are indigenously the money of the internet. Instead of putting our trust in the goodwill and ability of a central bank or a government, we place it on a code that is open and accessible to all. So does this mean that all cryptocurrencies are the same? Of course not, my friend. Patience though, as we are still at the beginning. Let's see how it all started. The truth is that when someone asks the best way to enter the world of cryptocurrencies as a complete beginner, a good way is to deal with Bitcoin in the first place. Bitcoin is the beginning of everything. In October 2008, a report called Bitcoin, a P2P electronic cash system, was published by a stranger under the pseudonym Satoshi Nakamoto. In the report, a reference to the creation of a fully decentralized digital currency was made, which would be called Bitcoin, BTC, and would run on a technology called blockchain. Digital because it would only circulate on the internet without being in physical form. Decentralized because it will not be issued or controlled by a central authority, but will run autonomously on its own network, having its own monetary policy. Money because it can transfer but also preserve value. But why is Bitcoin so important? The value of Bitcoin stems from the fact that, for the first time in history, you can be the real owner of your money. If you are shaking your head in contempt right now, then we would like to remind you that the money you keep in your bank account is really yours until it's not. A bank may freeze your account or deny you access to it. A government can proceed with a deposit cut when necessary. There are too many examples that prove it. All of the above cannot happen with the Bitcoin though. Bitcoin brings decentralization of money. While Bitcoin started with the ambition to be a means of exchanging value, Due to the above special features, it quickly became a medium of storing value. The term value storage medium refers to an asset that tends to maintain or increase its value over time, to hedge against inflation and to offer potential protection against financial crisis. Does something come to your mind? Exactly. Undoubtedly, the most typical example of a store of value asset is gold. A question that reasonably arises is that if there is no intermediary, how am I sure that the network remains secure? Let's talk about blockchain. To understand how a standalone network like Bitcoin can remain secure, we need to learn a little more about the technology on which it is based. This technology is called blockchain, and you could compare it to a database. This database records in real time all of the available Bitcoins as well as all transactions that take place. The difference with a classic database is that in blockchain the data is stored between many different computers and not just on a single central server. The well-known Google Docs application will help us clarify the difference in our minds a little more. When we share a text file in Google Doc, this file is shared with others, not copied. This means that anyone who has access to it can make changes in real time that are completely transparent and open to everyone. In a way, a decentralized distribution of this file is automatically created, which offers access and editing rights at the same time to everyone. The whole point of blockchain technology is that it offers the ability for strangers who do not trust each other to share any form of data. The revolution it offers is that the sharing of this data will be done safely, transparently, and completely inviolably on a small as well as large-scale project. In short, blockchain can be described as an extension of trust on a huge scale using technology. But how does it work? The word blockchain occurs if you combine the word block and chain. A blockchain therefore stores data that enters it in the form of boxes which are connected in series, one after the other, just like a chain. In short, the blockchain consists of three things: blocks, miners, and the nodes. What are blocks? As we said, blocks are boxes that contain data and compose the blockchain. Each data box is inextricably linked to the previous one and the next one on the chain. This means that if a box is successfully added to it, it cannot be configured. What are miners? The miners, though the mining process, are responsible for creating the new blocks that are added to the chain. Quite simply, you can assume that they are using their computers to solve complex mathematical puzzles, the solution of which unlocks the next block and adds it to the chain. The miner who manages to add the next block to the chain is rewarded with a quantity of cryptocurrencies. What are nodes? Finally, nodes refer to anyone involved in a blockchain who maintains an updated copy of the chain on their device. As we have said, blockchain does not belong to a specific person or company but lives and grows by living shared with all those who choose to keep this copy of the chain. The more nodes in a blockchain, the more decentralized and therefore valuable it is considered. We hope you enjoyed our video. If you want to watch more similar content, then make sure you smash the like button, share this video, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to not lose any of our new uploads. Don't forget to leave a comment that you have subscribed, and we will try to reply as soon as possible. We BlakUouT.